cut.
Hi, I am Iverson Malabanan and today I will discuss about telecommunications network engineer. Technology has pervaded every aspect of modern life. It has already replaced cash with credit cards that can draw funds electronically from bank accounts, replaced beepers with handheld mobile phones that can not only instantly connect callers but also act as a tiny web browser and gaming system, and published globalization into overdrive through World Wide Web. The technological boom has not been confined to just personal gadgets. Many businesses are now using networking technology in their offices, implementing wireless networks, video conferences, and other communication technology to increase productivity. As a result, telecommunications network engineers will be in high demand to install and monitor these networks well into the next decade. Employment opportunities for telecommunications network engineers are expected to increase 53% according to CNN Money. The average salary of telecommunications network engineers is $86,200 annually for experienced workers. So, what does a telecommunication networks engineer do? Telecommunications network engineers design, implement, and manage the various telecommunication networks used in an organization. These networks include data networks such as internet, video networks such as conference calling technology, and video communications such as video conference calls. Businesses often rely on more than one way of connecting with employees and clients to maximize efficiency. So, telecommunications um, network engineers must handle all of these technologies. They are also responsible for troubleshooting any issues that may arise. With many businesses operating on a tight schedule, telecommunication network engineers must be well versed in the technology so that any breakdowns may be remedied immediately to avoid delaying the organization's day-to-day operations. The engineers work with clients to plan which networks needed to be laid out. For example, if an organization deals primarily with locals and operates mainly on internet, the engineers would create a network plan that focuses on internet communications. However, if an organization is large and operate on a global scale, telecommunication network engineers would plan to also integrate video and phone conferencing technology in addition to the internet in order to increase the efficiency of meetings between the organization's global branches. Telecommunications network engineers work indoors in offices, spending much of their work day on computers and also testing telecommunications equipment. Some travel may be required at times to work in clients' offices. They may work in companies' server rooms where they access the hardware for the computer and information network. The majority of telecommunications network engineers work full-time, about 25% work more than 40 hours per week. Telecommunications network engineers are usually required to have 5 to 10 years of prior experience in information technology or IT systems. Most employers prefer to hire engineers who have experience as telecommunications engineers or network and computer system administrators. Strong analytical skills are required to evaluate the telecommunications networks and advise clients on the ways to make the systems more efficient and safe. Attention to detail is needed to design and build network plans, and organizational and interpersonal skills are needed to coordinate and communicate with different types of employees at all levels. Telecommunications network engineers plan and design telecommunications network according to companies' business plans and goals. This includes network and equipment for telephones, voicemail, video, and data communication. They design and build communication networks for data, setting up and evaluating such as things as the local area networks and wide area networks. Their work may involve setting up an internal network, such as networking between the computers in several offices within the same building, or creating an international communication of network using a cloud infrastructure to provide services for many customers in multiple locations. Telecommunications network engineers use networks drivers and hardware such as cables, hubs, and routers in their work, upgrading hardware and software to ensure computer networks operate efficiently and safely. They install new communications equipment, perform equipment and verification tests, and troubleshoot and solve any networking problems that arise. They keep their department supervisors and managers apprised of their network operations. They research new networking technologies for future uses for clients and also keep information security issues in mind when doing their work. Telecommunications network engineers may also be responsible for training other network engineers. Telecommunications network engineers are in charge of ensuring their company's network telecommunication services or devices function as expected. They provide support to end users as well as complete routine maintenance on company devices such as routers, switches, and complex telephone systems. They also perform root cause analysis on complex communication issues and research methods to increase connectivity efficiency. Additionally, telecommunications network engineers analyze networks and databases to ensure data security and minimize risk of data loss or intrusion. While performing their work, telecommunications network engineers must follow company processes for integration programs. They install new communications equipment, interpret network alerts using management control tools, perform verification tests, create incident reports, and deploy new solutions. In all of their work, they must respect privacy regulations when handling sensitive data. One of their main responsibilities include creating reports about network anomalies and implementing company procedures to escalate issues to higher level employees as needed. Telecommunications network engineers must have extensive knowledge of Internet protocols and perform regular packet analysis to detect connectivity problems and avoid downtime. They also prepare documentation for training clients using a specific configuration for deployed solutions. They report their progress to the communications supervisor or manager in their department. A bachelor's of engineering in computer networking, telecommunications, or a related field is required for this position. Previous experience in a similar capacity is generally preferred. Telecommunications network engineers must work well in a team environment with other engineers. However, they also must work well independently with minimal supervision. So, what are the tasks that have to accomplished by telecommunications network engineers? So, basically, they plan, design, troubleshoot, and oversee construction and maintenance of telecommunications networks and equipment used for telephones, voicemails, PBX, video or data communication, and also provide high-level support and disaster recovery expertise. What kind of training do I need to do to become a telecommunications network engineer? So, there are no formal education requirements for telecommunications network engineers. However, the field is highly competitive. Therefore, those with an educational background in the field, certification, and working experiences are more likely to advance in the job place than those who do not possess any of those qualifications. Prospective telecommunications network engineers should plan on earning a bachelor's degree in engineering with a focus on telecommunications to remain marketable. A bachelor's degree typically takes 4 years to earn and courses over computer language, mathematics, and other related topics. To further increase their value, engineers can earn certifications. Certification is offered by various professional associations as well as product vendors and software firms. Certification is voluntarily and can help advance telecommunications professionals' skills and employment opportunities. Associations such as the National Center for Women in Information Technology and the Association of computing machinery, among others, offers certification program. For in the Philippines, an early career telecommunications network engineers with 1 to 4 years of experience earns an average total compensation, includes tips, bonus, and overtime pay of 156,748 pesos based on 5 salaries. A mid-career telecommunications network engineer with 5 to 9 years of experience earn an average total compensation of 411,000 pesos based on 6 salaries. So, that's all for today's video and thank you for watching.